This is where it comes down to the final two teams in NHL 25. Son of Beast and Terry Crews here. This is the Stanley Cup Finals on EA Sports. That means it's where it comes down to this. And it's coming up next after this. Hello, it's Stan, and I'm here with my broadcast partner with Nickel, and joining us here for our third commentary crew, a warm welcome is to.
This is Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final on EA Sports.
And this time it is now a 2-0 lead for the Florida Panthers as they really raced up to looking for a win in for the first time ever in Eastern Conference for a South Florida team to be remained for as a Stanley Cup champion of NHL 25. And here are the best matchups as we've seen before. As they won 2 games in a row at home, it was Sam Reigard that made the first game with the win in OT to have it all in range. Then, the second one as it closed in with Evan Rodriguez that makes it with the first goal and had first time ever to take the lead over from the third period with a sudden score change. And then this happened with only 2 more goals, and then with the stock down, it never gets things busier.
So with that rage, this might be the next part of a game that we are looking at. On the harder, the better of it, no one stocks down.
Alright, let's see what happens with this. The next commentary I have is James Sabalski. He's along with Cheryl. And for this one, it will be a win or that Florida will take a 3-1 over O or a 2-1 for Edmonton.
Let's hope if anything goes right to reality.
And we'll see you all later, everybody, for our intermissions and a post-game show. Now back over to you, James, to get started for the Stanley Cup Final.
This is Game 3, Cats, Oilers, next on EA Sports.
The intensity only continues to ramp up as this series extends. Game 3 tonight here on the ice. James Sabalski here bringing in play-by-play on EA Sports. The time for talk, the time for ice over. It's time to drop the puck now. This is what you play for. Moments like this, you can feel the energy in this building, and we are underway. He's got a step. Eyes on the play.
This is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Scooped up along the wall by Harbinson. Forces the turnover. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. Barkov's won a big draw on their own end. Absolutely levels them.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Sends it over. And that's knocked away by Ekblad. Florida's got it in their own zone. Right on the doorstep.
They got to give credit where credit is due, and that's a nice save by the goaltender. I mean, he is known for that shot, and he typically doesn't miss.
Handles the pass. Oh, stick Steve scores! And they on the board quickly in this one.
Well, it's because they were ready, James. I mean, the first 5 strides right from puck drop were urgent. When you're aggressive and you're urgent on the puck, you find a way to put it in.
The Panthers couldn't have asked for a better start here tonight as they are on the board still early in the first.
Yeah, they get their legs underneath them right from the opening faceoff. They get multiple lines into the game, and they just kept building momentum, and they're rewarded for that first goal of the game.
Taken by Kulikov. Puck scooped up by Bennett. Back to the point, he set it up. And that's denied by Skinner. We have a
cross checking.
One more lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's short-handed, James. You get a unit's gonna have to find a way to stay calm.
The Oilers are on the power play.
The Oilers get their man advantage here out there for the first time tonight.
Power play that can even the score here, James. It is massively important that they create some kind of momentum in their favor on this one.
Early on Florida, number 19, minutes for cross checking. Tom Penalty in the first period of the finals, 18:46. A penalty on Florida Panthers, number 19. Matthew Kachuk for a 2-minute cross checking. Tom Penalty, first period of the finals, 18 minutes, 46 seconds.
Slides it on over to Henrique. And he slides it quickly to Arvidsson. And makes the save.
Something I was not even noticing, Gonzalo was really messed it up. And that was right in the net. Now, I don't know if it was going to go in, but then if this is a big tap on Connor Brown, yeah, he did that.
Florida's got the puck against the boards. The Oilers have it from their own end. Florida's got the puck. Here's a
Florida goal,
shot
his
pass to
first
Schmidt.
goal in that game. First, second goal in the final score by number 23, Connor Henry. Assisted by number 13, Sam Ronald.
Dishes it off.
Tom the goal in the first period of the finals, 101. That's Carter Henry, his first goal in the game, second goal in the finals, assisted by Sam Reinhardt in the first period. At 1 minute, 1 second in the first period of the finals.
Piece of it to keep it out. Bobrovsky's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw.
Oilers go!
He plays it down.
His first goal in the game, third in the finals. Score on the power play, number 28, Connor Brown. Assisted by number 33, Victor Arvidsson. And by number 19, Adam Henry. Time and a goal, the power play goal. 1 minute, 49 seconds in the first period of the finals. That's at Connor Brown, his first goal in the game, third in the finals, and a power play goal. Assisted by Victor Arvidsson and Adam Henry in the first period. On a power play, minute 149 in the finals.
Turns up a little too sweet with that save. Hammersman from the point. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Answer the call of that play. Right up the gun into the attacking zone. The Oilers take possession in the defensive end. Now a quick pass to Nugent Hopkins. Broken up at center by Bruce Ryan. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Picked up along the boards by Kapanen. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. From the slot. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Lots of time left in this period. We got a tie game. Henrique's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Slides it across to Forsling. Quick pass to Reinhardt. And now he moves it quickly to Verhaeghe. There's the whistle. We got an offside. McDavid's won the draw at center. Poked away in the defensive end. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. The Panthers get a hold of the puck in their own end. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. And the puck gets out of the zone, they'll be forced to tag up. And he slides it quickly to Rodriguez. He says, let's get physical on that play. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save?
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Coming to the front of the net. Shot. Oh, saved by Bobrovsky. Made that stop. The Panthers will play from the offensive zone. Moves the puck to Kachuk.
He's back on the ice after scoring earlier in the game. He's not going to get much rest. He's been one of their best players. You know how effective he is when the puck is on his stick.
Sent into the offensive zone. Polinskis takes the puck. Cross ice pass to Schmidt. There's a firm collision. Moves it over to Verhage. Takes a shot. Denied by the blocker. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Drysdale is coming across the line. And somehow he hangs on. Tries to get the puck to Barkov. Takes the feed. Verhage's going to play against the half wall. Fires it over. Takes it right in the chest. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Florida's gained possession along the boards. There's the whistle as the puck stopper has to hang on. Looks like lineups are set. They're ready to get things back underway. Nugent Hopkins wins the defensive zone faceoff. Scrum ensues along the boards. From behind the net. Here's a shot. And there's a glove save on the play. Edmonton's got the win off that draw. The Oilers move the puck in the defensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Hyman. Here's a chance. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away. Big play inside the defensive zone. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Lundqvist into the offensive zone now on the attack. Feeds it over. And that's a smart heads-up play by Klingberg. Slides the puck over. Florida's looking to break out of their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. The Panthers carry along the wall. Oh, what a stop with the paddle.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Poked away by Kulikov. Moves it quickly over to Verhage. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Dropped over the open ice. Puck grabbed by Reinhart. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now is on the line. That's a hard shot. The goaltender looks like he's just getting to position, gets a piece of it, but it still goes in.
Florida's gone up by one after that goal here in the first.
Well, yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset. You got a little bit of jump to your step. You're more confident. Now you got to attack. You got to push when your opponent's down.
And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. And makes the save. Schmidt's got it along the wing. Moves it to Barkov. Stops a goal. We're going to face off after the puck stays caught up. More than half the period left to play. Florida's got a one-goal lead. Edmonton's got a hold of the
score a goal. His first goal in the finals. First goal of the game. Score by number 14, Sam Reinhold. This is by number 23, Oliver Hay. And by number 15, Linda. Tommy Hill, 7 minutes, 11 seconds in the first period of the finals. Sam Reinhold, his third goal in the finals. First goal of the game. This is the by Oliver Hay and Aiden Linda in the first period. At 7 minutes, 11 seconds in the finals.
From the slot, fires away. Here's a short pass to Reinhart. Florida's got it along the wall. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. And he slides it quickly to Perry. The Oilers take it across the blue line. And he hangs on to the puck. Oh, he hit him and got all of it.
Oh, that's a tough one, James. You're along with boards. They don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
Perry's got it along the boards. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Edmonton's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Turns it away. Across the line. Great reach at the hook. Taken along the wall by Bouchard. And he takes the feed. Gets the puck in deep. The Panthers have it behind the net. Forsling scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. And he slides it quickly to Greer. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And the puck's not loose. Now a quick pass to Yanmark. Pokes it away in his own end. The Panthers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And he takes the pass. And that's poked away. The Oilers have it against the wall. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Quick feed to Arvidsson. Picked off by Noshek. And he takes the dish. Dished on over to Gadjevich. Takes a shot. And that doesn't reach the net. The Oilers gain control of the puck against the wall. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Loses the coverage there. And goes off his blocker. Lets it go from the slot. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
What a fantastic save from the high danger scoring area, James. And I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Moves it to the middle. And that stops. And they'll get a point as the goaltender covers it up. That's the midway mark in this period. Florida's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Gains the zone from the right side. Oh, left field that one. And he rings the post.
The Panthers' lead in this game doesn't get extended, and then they would have loved that one for the extra cushion, but it goes off the post and out.
Fires it. Oh, he gets a block around, but a stop by Bobrovsky. Through center along the wing. From the point, they take control of it. And that's off target as it hits a body. Big time stop there. Oh, wow, stops the game. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. And they win the draw here in their own end. Moves it on over to Skinner. Quick pass to Draisaitl. The Panthers gain possession in their own end. And he sends it across to Reinhart. Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. With possession along the wall. Passes it over. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Oh, another quick stop.
Oh man, he's so dialed in. Makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
And the pass is redirected. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow.
And he's rattling as well, James. I mean, he knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, and
Edmonton's got the puck in their own end. The Panthers gain control of the puck. Oh, a nice play to free up the puck there. Edmonton's got control of it now from their own end. Slides the puck to Draisaitl. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Kachuk's got it in the defensive end. Moves the puck. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Florida's got possession of the puck. The Panthers go to work on offense. Makes the save. Puck picked up by Kulak. And now it's back on Brown. And he'll take a step back here deep inside his own zone. Grabs the puck in the corner. Moves it quickly over to Nugent Hopkins. Well save made by Bobrovsky. Here in the back half of this period, the Panthers are clinging to a 2-1 lead. The Oilers will start off on the attack after running the draw. Florida's got a hold of the puck now. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Start running the draw here inside the offensive zone. And we'll hit the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Milsic's run the draw here in their own zone. Big time hit along the goaltenders.
Well, Jackson, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone crushing, separating ball from puck.
Edmonton's going to start with the puck in their own end. Across the line and on the attack. Huge steal at his own end.
As an athlete, you always want to try and contribute and get things going for your team, and especially when you're trailing, you want to ignite a spark. Unfortunately, though, he tried a little too much there, and it gets taken away.
Nice dish from the left wing. Slides it across. Redirected off the stick. The Panthers gain possession along the wall. And the puck's kicked free. Forsling stick handling in his own zone. Here they come up along the wing. Broken up by Bouchard. Directed over to McDavid. Moves it to Arvidsson. Here's a shot. Comes up with a stop. Scores! They came, they saw it, they took advantage of the rebound and scored.
It's surprising he didn't snap his streak in half after that snapper there, James. I mean, the force of which he poured down with, it's incredible how much power he can get from his wrist and transfer away.
The break has been played here. We are all tied up in this one. Edmonton's won it. At center ice there, he grabs the puck. Picked up by Luostarinen. Can't complete the pass as it goes off the stick.
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
And he feeds it down to Mertz. Skates across the blue line. Puts it on net. Gets a piece of it and will play on. Quick feed to Walensky's. Takes the feed. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Florida's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Great little poke check by the goaltender there. Here's a short pass to Nurse. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. Here's the pass. And he denies that great opportunity there. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Edmonton's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Taken by Skinner. Edmonton's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it over.
Oilers go!
Edmonton's got the puck.
His first goal in the finals of the game, second in the finals. Score by number 97, Connor Taylor.
The Oilers will be forced to serve 2 minutes for
Edmonton penalty number 25, 2 minutes for cross-checking.
man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the
Penalty on the Edmonton Oilers.
And now it's quickly to Nugent Hopkins.
Time of penalty in the first period of the finals, 4 minutes, 46 seconds. A penalty on the Edmonton Oilers. Number 25, Darnell Nurse for junior cross-checker. Time of penalty in the first period of the finals, 4 minutes, 46 seconds.
Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Back to the point it goes. Got eyes on the play.
He's assisted by number 33, Victor Arvidsson. And with number 2, Evan Bouchard. Time of the goal, 13 minutes, 55 seconds of the first period of the finals. That's Connor McDavid, his second goal in the finals, assisted by Arvidsson and Bouchard in the first period at 13:55 in the finals.
Henry's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. And they win the defensive zone face-off. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And they get the puck out, and they needed that.
They certainly did. This PK unit has been on fire. They get the clear. That's 1. You kill valuable time. That's 2. And now 3. You can contest the entry. That's a great play all the way around.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. The Oilers win the draw here in their own end. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. He looks deep to Luosterainen. The Panthers play it along the boards. Slides it back to the blue line. He's in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Put it on the post. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Captain inside, still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Back underway and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Shuts him down.
Skinner is able to square up to the shooter right here. He's in a dangerous position in the slot area. What a great save, James.
Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Barkov's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Taking possession in their own end. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Reinhart. Comes into the paint. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Too much congestion blocks the shot. The Panthers have time for one last rush here on this power play. Puck scooped up by Reinhart. Both teams are now back to even. Scores! Oh, wow! What a finish for me close.
Point blank, James, and he is known for this shot. He works to get in tight, and when he gets an opportunity in that area, he simply doesn't miss. If you look at the analytics or the heat map, this is his wheelhouse, right tight to the net. If he gets any time with that puck, he's going to bury it. He's such an accurate shooter.
The Panthers have gone up up by 1 here in the opening frame. How does this now change the complexion of this one?
I think it's really important because they got momentum right now. More jump to their step, and now they'll want to try and stay aggressive and increase that lead. Take the momentum and use it to their advantage.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Dishes it off. Oh, a true warrior to block that. Tries to the crease. What a chance, but can't finish.
Well, you gotta make good on a chance like this. This is deflating, James. You don't even put it on the net and test the goaltender. That's a huge miss.
Shot. And he comes up with a stop there. Arvidsson's letting the puck. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Shot is up. Oh, denies him with the power save.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting it out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
And that will stop. Florida's execution has been on point so far here in this first period. Edmonton's got it in the defensive
Florida goal,
zone.
his first goal of the game, fourth in the final, score by number 13, Sam Reinhart.
Quick feed to Arvidsson.
Assisted by number 19, Matthew Tkachuk, and by number 5, Aaron Ekblad. Time of the goal, 17 minutes, 17 seconds in the first period of the fight. Sam Reinhart, his first goal of the game, fourth in the final, assisted by Matthew Tkachuk, and Aaron Ekblad in the first period. 17 minutes, 17 seconds in the finals.
And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. The Panthers have it now. Through center. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Easy save by Bobrovsky. And it only covers up for the whistle. Outgoing for this period. The Panthers are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead at 3-2. Players know as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Great save. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds.
Last minute of play in the first period.
We get a whistle to slow things down. Centers gliding to the dot as a face-off ready to resume play. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. And that's somehow stayed out of the net. Battle along the boards. The Panthers have it now. And there's the save. Scooped up along the wall by Rodriguez. Another save.
What a great job of tracking the puck, not one but two consecutive saves.
Face-off coming up, and Cheryl, a critical one at that for both sides here.
Well, you know that the goaltender is extremely fatigued, and you just look at the last shift and in their own zone, finding ways to get the puck out, and of course, the opponent just owning play, hemming them in, and finding ways to get the puck to the net. So they got to continue that pressure. And if you're on the goaltender side, you got to make sure you get it out of the zone and give him some rest.
And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Looks to set up at the point. Oh, stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
The Oilers scoop it up along the boards.
And that's the end of the first period. This score, Edmonton Oilers 2 and the Florida Panthers 3 in the finals of Game 3.
Hey folks, welcome to the first intermission of the Stanley Cup Finals on EA Sports. Game 3 is where we are pulling things in to see what we've got. Pretty close game so far, and with a little ruckus afterwards. There's a lot of great range to have this all. We've seen some couple goals here. He has 2 goals in a game, and now he has 4 in the finals this time. He's looking like he really wants to have showing it off to make his next move to show things in. Here's what I did after the first period. 40/31 total shots on goal. 54-43 for the Edmonton Oilers on the hits. 217-152 for Florida Panthers. 94-90 for the Florida Panthers on that passing effectiveness. 20-13 face-off ways for Edmonton Oilers. And it was only 2-minute penalty kills between both teams. One for Florida with only 2 minutes, and a power play goal made for Edmonton with only 27 seconds. Now let's go over right from the sideline. I will now send it over to you guys. Starting off with you, Nickel, for your thoughts on Florida Panthers.
This was really close. I was not really understanding how that one was going to make that one change. This is the biggest clash zones you have to start on. That really didn't think that most people were really surprised by then, but I was really making it look harder. Mexican and Florida Panthers are really trying to make a mess out of it. It looks like they wanted to make some revenge afterward and try to shut them down in their first game for the third in Edmonton. So that might be the better choice then to keep it on.
And now how about you there too, about your thoughts for Edmonton? Well, Edmonton is really on the struggle of this one. I've never seen how this one can change it in. And all the last time it would be almost unfortunate, and I would never just make that one with the great calls in this one. There's no better than range with this one, and around there seems to be he's having a lot of harder and difficult time when he started trying to do for real. You would never believe how he would have to try to keep on from going. And I know that it's really kind of hard. Nothing to bother or nothing to cheer for. I think it's really going to be a very tightness on that range. Looks like Oilers will have to try to do something else. Alright, let's have your thoughts in if you think we'll be leading it up for the second period for this lead. Starting with you, Nickel, who do you think is going to make the lead?
Well, I might be saying that Florida might regain their lead to get a 4-3 over Edmonton. That might be my take. But I think 5-3 is going to be our next take for Florida.
And you too? Well, I'm going to say is Edmonton is going to have to try to tie up. I think that might be my next prediction for them. Alright, thank you guys very much. Time to head back over to Rogers Place where James Walski and Charles stand by. See you all later, everybody, for our second intermission after second period.
Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up for the first 20 minutes?
Skinner's the only reason that his team is in this game, James, and he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
And that's intercepted by Hyman. They've got some momentum here. The Oilers trail along the boards. The Panthers gain possession. Quick pass to Ekblad. Gets the puck over to Reinhart. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Slides it over to Arvidsson. Shot. Oh, shot save.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Skinner's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Panthers have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. They win the draw and go on the attack. Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed.
Oh, there's a fine line between scoring and missing, and that's inches right there. A good release shot, but unable to get that net.
Still keeps a hold of it. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Takes that one right in the logo. And we're going to get a whistle here. The Panthers lead this one early in the second period. They have certainly had a lot of jump offensively tonight. Bennett's gained possession and has great work inside the face-off circle. Pays off again. Feeds it over. Takes a shot. And that goes off a body. And he takes the feed. Here's an odd man rush. Solid shot to slow him down. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Edmonton's got possession here in the offensive zone. And he turned that one aside. Puck right by Perry. Picked up along the wall by Rodriguez. And it's a quick pass to Polinski's. Makes the save with the dropper. Passes it over to Brown. And they'll dump it in. Moves it quickly over to Polinski's. With the puck inside the defensive zone. And that's deflected. And he slides it quickly to Brown. And now he moves it to Nugent Hopkins. Fires it on net. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Schmidt's moving the puck to his own zone. From the point, looks to make something happen. Denies him.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, he's in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease right on the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Moves the puck to the attacking area. Here's a chance. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. We're still in the early stages of this period. It's a one-goal hockey game. 3-2 is where we sit. Barkov's won the draw inside his own end. Sends the pass over. The Oilers grab possession to the puck. Florida's looking to break out of their own end. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Handles the pass. Tries to get it over to Arvidsson. Takes it up, but he's still got the puck. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Florida's really put the pressure on here offensively, and they lead in the second. Barkov's won it off the faceoff. Strong use of the body. Nice zone entry from the left. Shot! The easy glove save by Skinner. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. The Panthers win that offensive zone faceoff. The lane was blocked up and that shot's blocked. Florida's got the puck. Barkov's going to play it from the back of the cage. Blocking traffic. Tries to get the puck over to Ekholm. Quick pass to Kapanen. Beats the puck over. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off the stick. Handles it along the blue line. Big time stop there.
Pavelski's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Takes a shot. Gets a glove on it to keep it out. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Lots of time left in this period. 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. With the stop. Puck picked up by Notion. Denies him again.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Looks to make a play over to Perry. Fires it, and that's deflected off someone in front. And now he passes it to Greer. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Skinner's gained the line and on the attack. Sends it into the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Greer. Edmonton's got it from behind the net. Pass back to the point. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Gains control of the puck here on the line.
Oilers go! His fifth goal in the game, and the finals first goal of the game. Scored by number 53, Jeff Skinner! Assisted by number 29, Leon Draisaitl. And by number 25, Darnell Brooks. Time to go, 4 minutes, 46 seconds, his second period of finals.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. McDavid's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Sends it across the ice. Moves it to Hyman. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Feeds it on over to Kachuk. The Panthers take possession of the neutral zone. Oh, smart heads up play to put that one away. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. And now it's grabbed by Kulikov. It's a solid defensive work in their own end with the puck check. Ekholm's got the puck in his own zone. Slides the pass over to McDavid. Great hits up play with the stick by Nikolov. The Panthers have it from their own end. Reinhardt's got the puck. Here's a short pass to Barkov. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Barkov. Feeds the puck over to Kulikov. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Edmonton's got a hold of it against the wall. And that's blocked away. Shuts him down. Trying to shake the defender. He's in the clear. Scores! Clinical!
Well, how about this goal, James? It's a beauty as he dangles his way to the net. I mean, he doesn't have much speed, but he recognizes where his opponent is. He just manipulates them at will, and he cashes in.
The Panthers are finding that little extra pep in their step here in the second period and have taken a one-goal lead as a result.
Well, they break the deadlock, and that's huge. Now you're playing in front, but I think this face-off and the shift that ensues is critical, James. Now you got your opponent right where you want him. You're back on their heels. Take advantage and try and get another one.
The Oilers gain possession in their own end.
Barkov's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Nugent Hopkins plays the puck. Oh, he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. Just a smothering attack here in the offensive end, and listen to this place light up. Carries it across the line. Edmonton's looking to break out. Keeps possession on the play.
For the goal, his third goal in the finals, first goal of the game, scored by number 16, Alexander Barkov. Also stood by number 23, Carter Verhage, and by number 72, Sergei Bobrovsky. Time to goal, 7 out of 3 remaining in the second period of the finals. That's Alexander Barkov, his third goal in the finals, first goal of the game, assisted by Carter Verhage, and Sergei Bobrovsky in the second period. That's 7 minutes, 3 seconds in the finals.
Still lots of time left in the period. Florida's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. The Oilers win it in the defensive zone. And that's poked away by Klingberg. The Panthers gain control of the puck against the wall. And that takes shots to get in front of that one. Slides the puck over. Passes it over. Big time stop. Slides the puck ahead to Greer. Puts it on net. Oh, he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
tonight.
Puts it on net. Stones him with the blocker. The Oilers gain possession along the wall. And a great save.
What a sequence. I mean, he's been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, this defense, they just got playing.
The centers will glide into the dock. The Oilers take possession here inside the offensive zone. And that goes off the player. Florida's playing it through center. Excellent stick work on the play. Into the corner now. Here's a slide, the slap shot. Wow. Skinner's going to hang on for a whistle. Edmonton's won the draw. Moves the puck over to Ekholm. Slides it to Bouchard. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Panthers have just had a little more offense than their opponents tonight. They lead at 4-3. Bennett's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Denies him in close. Draisaitl scattered through center. Makes some space. Big time stop there. Quick feed to Perry. Turns it away.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Taken along the wall by Mikola. Edmonton's got possession here in the neutral zone. Quick shot! Comes up with a stop. Oh, stops again!
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's good position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back to back.
That's the midway mark of this period. Florida's got a one-goal lead here. They're up 4-3. Taken by Ekholm. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again.
The Panthers continue to lead it here in the second period. They have been very active in the offensive zone tonight. Florida's got the puck inside the offensive zone. And that's broken up. Tries to feed it over to Arvidsson. Moves around along the half wall. Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle blows.
Florida penalty number 27, 2 minutes for cross-checking.
There's a small margin of error, James, and to protect it, it can't be in the box. Now they're short-handed. They gotta find a way to kill it off.
The Oilers are on the power play.
Another scoring opportunity looms here. A timely power play at this juncture of the game, James, to even it up. This is huge for this power play with big stars that need to shine.
Penalty on Florida Panthers, number 27, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time in the penalty, 9 minutes, 33 seconds in the second period of the
Get that hook on
finals.
your stick. You gotta be hard and heavy on it. Quick release and find the open ice to get the clear, James. That's unacceptable.
Barkov's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Panthers win the draw here in their own end.
That's penalty on Florida Panthers, number 27, E2 Mastroiannic for 2 minute cross-checking. Time in the penalty in the second period of the finals, 9 minutes, 33 seconds.
Bobrovsky's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Enrique's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Edmonton's gained possession along the boards. Slides the puck across to Bouchard. Quick pass to Arvidsson. There's a shot, and he comes up with it. Arvidsson's looking to make something happen here in the corner. I might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. The Oilers have it against the wall.
The top power play unit showing a little bit of frustration hesitation there as they weren't able to execute. No luck around the net, but the second unit will come out with time on the clock. They'll want to make sure that they get pucks to the net and get traffic in the eyes of the tender.
Steps inside the line. The Panthers are playing in their own end. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. McDavid's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Passes over to Hyman. Takes it to the net. Can't get it to go. Takes it in front. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. He slides it quickly to Ekblad. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Ekblad. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Scrum along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Nugent Hopkins.
Luther Island's almost back on the ice.
Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. The Panthers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here's a chance, and he was ready for that one. He loses possession after a slow hit. Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but found that Levis in desperation got him back in to make it. Well, these are the saves when you know that the goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Millsap's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Here comes the
Edmonton penalty number 14. 2 minutes for tripping.
tripping. He's off to the box. Florida's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
When the power play isn't working, James, you have to find a way to read the ice. Go low to high. Have the quarterback read it and drive the puck towards the net.
Nugent Hopkins waits
Penalty
to
on
try
Edmonton,
inside his
number 14, 2
defensive zone.
minutes for tripping.
Let's see what the officials are calling.
You can see in his
Edmonton penalty number 49. 2 minutes for delay in the game.
panic set in, and he just rifled the puck out and it went over the glass for the delay of game.
Florida's got a 5-on-3, and the clock's their BFF here.
5-on-3, you know your opponent has big bodies with long sticks in the middle of the ice. You have to find a way to move them. How do you do that? You either shoot the puck.
That's Edmonton penalty number 49, 2 minutes for tripping, and Isaiah Echo. Dominant penalty in the second period, cut the final 6 minutes, 47 seconds. Also, Edmonton penalty number 49, 2 minutes for delay in the game by Emerson. Dominant penalty in the second period of the final 6 minutes, 43 seconds in the finals. That's penalty number 49. By Emerson for 2 minutes delay in the game. Time and penalty in the second period of the finals, 6:43.
All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They are really applying the squeeze. Takes the return feed. Come back, saves, my goodness. That's blocked. Desperately trying to get it out of the end. And they clear the zone, releasing the
Oilers go! His second goal of the
finals. Scored by number 29, Leon Draisaitl. Assisted by number 97, Connor McDavid. And by number 18, Zach Hyman. Time to go at 12 minutes, 33 seconds in the second period of the finals. It's Leon Draisaitl, his second in the finals, first of the game. And assisted by Connor McDavid and Zach Hyman in the second period at 12 minutes, 33 seconds in the finals.
Right now, after some sustained pressure, heavy forecheck, lots of shots going to the net. The goaltender is fatigued. You want to make sure that you can continue to especially teams are critical. This is exactly why you have the opportunity to change the momentum in the game, and you do it with an executed power play. Oh, he burns the goaltender on that one, picks up the rebound and buries it home. Boy, looks frustrated now. James knows that you got to redirect that puck to the safe spot. Every team spends so much time on their power play, the sequences, the options, and they deliver on this set with a goal, and the coach is absolutely thrilled behind the bench as they approach. The feedback is there. It's all positive.
The Panthers have gone in front by one here in the second period.
Yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset when you're ahead by one in a very close deadlock game, James. Now they got to push the pace, put the pedal to the metal, and try and figure out a way to cash in again.
Good fight for the puck along the boards. Florida's got the puck along the boards. Oh, and here's the pass. Toss up with a big-time glove save.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's almost...
And that's three. It's a hat-trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way, because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, he gets a hattie to boot. This is such an impressive goal, James. He's in a tight space, and he knows exactly where his opponent is, and those silky mitts, they're put to work. You know how often he's practiced on those. He makes his move not once, twice, multiple times to be able to bury it.
The Panthers have added to their lead, and they're now up by 2, Cheryl.
They've had a fantastic game so far, James, and you want to be consistent. You want to find a way to close it out. The only way you do that is continue. Don't change the mindset. Continue to press, and don't get complacent.
Oh, look at this.
Bobrovsky's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between
Boy,
the
no, his second goal of the game is full to the finals. Scored by number 16, Alexander Burka, on a power play goal. Assisted by number 19, Matthew Tkachuk, and 17, Edwin Rodriguez. Down to goal, power play 14-47.
The Panthers continue to put lots of pucks on their field and lead it late in the second. Florida's going to hold on the puck.
That's Alexander Burka, his fourth goal in the finals, his second of the game, and the power play goal assisted by Matthew Tkachuk and Edwin Rodriguez in the second period, 14:44 on a power play minute in the finals.
And the shot dies in the traffic jam. The club makes the save. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. And they win the draw on their own end. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. And now it's grabbed by Schmidt. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Tremendous stop by Skinner.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck. It's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Florida's offense has been in full effect tonight as they continue to lead late in this second period. The Oilers win the defensive zone.
His fifth goal in the finals.
And now he tries
Third
to get
goal
it
in
across
the
to
game, scored
Arvidsson.
on a hat trick. Number 16, Alexander Burka, power play goal.
Here's a short pass to
Assisted by number 19, Matthew Tkachuk, and number 17, Edwin Rodriguez. Top of the goal in the power play, 14 minutes, 54 seconds in the second.
both teams sliding into position, and the officials set to drop the puck. McDavid's won it in their own it quickly to Klingberg. And he slides it quickly to Nurse. Look for the dirty tangle and goes sideways.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Loses his balance on the play. Slides the puck ahead to McDavid. Turns it into the slot. Oh, what a save in front. Bobrovsky's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Draisaitl won the draw here in the offensive zone. Denies him with a save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Back underway and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Trying to go into the puck after that play. Pass across to Luosterainen. On the attack along the boards. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Picked up along the wall by Bortwitz. Puck scooped up by Skinner. Now a quick pass to Perry. Takes the puck at the point. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Bobrovsky.
Well, he's flashing the leather on this save. The shooter's in the grade A scoring area, and man, he just whips out the glove and makes the save.
Florida's coaching staff must be impressed with what they're seeing from their players tonight. Lots of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the second. Bennett's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. The Oilers gain control of the puck. And now won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Finds some space in the corner. Florida's gained possession. The Oilers gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. The Panthers scoop it up along the boards. He scores! Off the defender and into the net!
They can't blame the goalie on this one. He was tracking the puck, and then all of a sudden it changes direction because it deflects off of a defender in front. Real tough puck up.
The Panthers are showing no signs of slowing down, and here we are in the late stages of period number 2. They continue to hit down the accelerator.
Yeah, the coach must be loving this. I mean, sometimes you can't put your finger on exactly why it's working the way it is, but the chemistry is off the charts here, and they've got a couple of moves.
And he maintains possession of the puck here. And to the offensive end, right up the middle. Oh, what a glove save! And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. The Panthers are in complete control of this one based on the scoreboard. They have been the more active team offensively all night. Quick feed to Ekblad. Edmonton's got the puck in their own end. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Jostled off the puck. Florida's looking to break out in their own end. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And he takes the feed. Florida's got control of it now from their own end.
Florida goal, the second goal of the game, the finals first goal of the game, scored by number 19,
Along the
Matthew
boards
Tkachuk.
by Nikolai.
Assisted by number 9, Sam Bennett. Time to go 17 minutes, 39 seconds in the second period of the finals. Matthew Tkachuk, his second of the finals, first goal of the game, assisted by Sam Bennett in the second period at 17 minutes, 39 seconds
And
in
it's
the
great
finals.
pressure in the offensive end by Skinner. Two chances around the check. Oh, what a slick stop by Bobrovsky. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game.
Last minute to play in the second period.
Dishes it off. Shuts it down with a paddle. What a stop.
Well, you see by the goaltender, and even better is that it's
Four straight goals that are rolling now.
confidence. Hey, James, I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them. The game is played at such a high rate of speed, James, that you have to make decisions quickly, but there's a lack of coverage and a huge defensive miscue that leads to
tonight as they inch closer and closer to the end of the second period.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's been a consistent effort right through 2 periods of play now, James, and they're going to head into this intermission. It could disrupt their rhythm, and they got to make sure they stay focused, they stay intense, and they come ready to start the third. They're ready to
Florida goal, his third goal in the finals. First goal of the game, scored on the 15th unassisted. Even Lundell. Top of the goal, 19 minutes and 8 seconds in the second period. Zayden Lundell, his third goal in the finals. First goal of the game, unassisted by the team for Florida. 19 minutes, 8 seconds in the second period of the finals.
McDavid's back on the ice as he should be. He's a captain and leader of this team. They're getting blown out right now, James. But what better way to create some charge here when your captain telling up and down?
Slides the puck to Rodriguez. From the left side, they gain the zone. Slides it diagonally to Schmidt. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. Quick pass across to Rodriguez. Good solid check, and he loses control of it. Puts it on net. What a stop as he puts out the fire. Oh, he needed to make that save. The time winding down.
And that is the end of the second period. Your score, Florida Panthers 8, and the Edmonton Oilers 4.
Sheet of ice.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the second intermission of the Stanley Cup Final, Game 3 of NHL 25. Fan back with us again, and we've seen so many of her on this big hit. There was one big change that may not be better than all, that will change anything. And here's what he did after the second period. 77 over 71 total shots on goal for Florida. And it was 105 over 69 hits for Edmonton. 424 over 414 for Florida on the Panthers' time on attack. 92 over 89 passing effectiveness for Florida. It was 37 over 35 for Florida Panthers. They only made 6 penalty kills on their own. That was for Edmonton, and then for 4 for Florida. 2 power play goals were made with only 340. That's 1, and then there was only 1 power play goal with only 27. And now let's have the takes here on the other side of it. Nickel, what do you think of how that Florida Panthers have really done that?
Oh my goodness, they were blowing that one out of here. They've really been like snapped out. For some reasons, it looks like they were running out of the way, and they were just getting out the fire chase hole, and he just didn't think that would be the right choice. He just wanted to get out of here and make us run as fast as possible. That really made that one a little harder to try to keep it in.
And 2, what's your take here for Edmonton? Man, they are really gassed out, and the captain really have to try to do is you would have to see what he's gonna have to do for next. So he's gotta keep an eye on this for the next teammates to find an open look. He's gotta make sure he's really up in the gap. And now let's see what happens with this one. All of these guys have really been already been top down for some reasons. Florida Panthers have already won 2 games in a row, but they're looking for a 3-0 for the lead of the series, and they are really assuming it they might just win for the away team in this game. There's no competition. The whole life really does happen. Don't really think that would be the better choice? We won't ever know. Now, what's your take on this one here for the win in game number 3, Nicole?
Well, I guess Florida Panthers are really been smacked down already. Wow. Looks like they didn't really think they would have the right choice to do for it. I guess that game 4, it's going to have to be better than this one to try to stay alive. So they got to find a way to get through it.
And how about you two? What do you think about that? Yeah, I'm going to have to say that Florida Panthers are really working their way up. Looks like they'll have to get a 3-0 series over Edmonton. Looks like Edmonton will have to find a way to try to avoid a shutout in the Stanley Cup Final. Alright guys, thank you very much. Time to sit back to James Walski along with Cheryl at Rogers Place. We'll be back with you soon for the post-game show. Enjoy the third period, everybody.
Teams are lined up and they are ready to get this third period underway. We are underway here in the third. Let's see if there's any sort of saving phase at one end of the ice. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Panthers have a comfortable lead here in the third period, in part due to their good habits and they've been really effective in all three zones all over the ice. Now they just gotta bring it home. So managing to protect the puck is everything.
Florida's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. And off the draw, they win possession. Slides the puck across to Reinhart. And he takes the pass. Nice pitching. And Combs stick handling in his own zone. Quick pass to McDavid. Oh, he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Oh, just save. And that corners off one of his teammates in front. Oh, what a big stop. And look at this. They turn this offensive end into a pressure cooker. Shot and makes the save. And he slides it quickly to Arvidsson. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Florida's got a hold of the puck now. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Taken along the wall by Ekholm. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Moves it quickly over to Hyman. Takes a shot. Denies him. Battle along the boards. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Denies him. He got all of it. Has some good footwork to kick it away. Moves it to McDavid. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Grabbed along the boards by Kachuk. And it's kicked away. And they come up with possession off that battle. Across the line, down the left wall. Fires it on net. Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. And he takes the dish.
Everything's been so elusive tonight. He's usually got that shot mentality, but not tonight. He's moving the puck and he's doing it. I don't think the coverage knows what to do. They're so used to seeing him firing it towards the net.
The Panthers looking against the half wall. From the slot. And he gets nowhere near the net. Blocked on the play. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. The Oilers come up with an offensive zone draw. Here's a short pass to Draisaitl. The Oilers cross the blue line and are on the attack. Florida's got the puck. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Edmonton's got a hold of it against the wall. Headman pass. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Here's the puck. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Good stop by Bobrovsky. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Edmonton's had a lot of shots on goal, but they're going to need to finish in order to get back into this one here in the third. Barkov's won the faceoff. Takes the feed from the left side. The Panthers play the left wing and makes the save. And that slides right out to center ice. Bobrovsky's going to opt for the whistle. I don't mind this call here in the third.
Neither do I. Listen, he has been so dialed in all night, James. He has been excellent, arguably their best player. And he's trying to preserve the lead here by holding on to this one to get the face-off.
The Panthers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Takes the feed. The Panthers cross the line and gain the zone. Here's a chance. Makes the save, but barely with that one.
Skinner's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Shot. By Bobrovsky.
What a save, and they always say chance favors a prepared mind here, and this is a product of preparation here, James. You can't see the puck. You know you gotta find it. You gotta find it somehow. You trap, you make the save.
Great save. Oh, what another beauty stop right there. There's the whistle as the puck stopper likes to hang on. The Oilers have looked good tonight, but they still trail here early in this third period despite leading in the shot department. Henrique's won the draw, they'll look to set up. Florida's got the puck in the defensive end. The Panthers taking along the wall. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. Edmonton's gained possession along the boards. Looking for space inside the D zone. Quick feed to Kachuk. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Emerson. The Oilers gain the zone. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Quick pass to Boquist. The Oilers have a hold in the defensive zone. Big time stop there. Oh, gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You gotta keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it.
Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. The Panthers have it against the wall. Bennett's got it against the boards. Stones him with the blocker. Tries to feed it over to Kulak. And now he passes up to Hyman. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Florida's won the faceoff.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Slides the puck over to Arvidsson. Takes the feed in the backhand. The Panthers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here they come on the rush. He got all of that in. Scores! And the pylon continues, and these home fans, I think, have had about enough.
Yeah, they have had enough, and they've been money, and they're leaving the building line because they are frustrated with their team to the lack of effort today and just getting blown out of the water.
Florida goal is the second goal in the finals. First goal in the game. Scored by number 27, T2 with Carolina. Assisted by number 70, Jesper Bogarts, and by number 15, Aidan Lunda. Time of the goal, 5 minutes, 55 seconds in the third period of the finals. T2 with Carolina, his second goal in the game in the finals. First goal assisted by Jesper Bogarts and Aidan Lunda in the third period of 5 minutes, 55 seconds in the finals.
Draw on their own end. The Panthers have it now. Moves it to Polinski's. From the offensive zone, they move the puck around. Takes a shot. Plus saved by Skinner. Goaltender covers up. We get a stoppage in play. with the poke check by Bouchard. Puts it on net. Skinner's going to hang on for a whistle. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Edmonton's going to start with the puck in their own end. Keeps a hold of the puck. The Oilers are across the line and into the offensive end. Puck picked up by Henry. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Bennett's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. The Oilers have it in the offensive end. Big save by the goaltender watching that one. And Frankfurt along the boards. The Oilers have it now. Guys on the save. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie comes up. Won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Shuts it down.
Well, this is a really great save, James. I mean, you can see that he's battling for position. You can see him moving up.
Oh, so that was a beauty.
You don't get many odd man rushes throughout the game, James. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. I thought they executed perfectly. They didn't overpass. The right player took the right shot. For another goal, another emotional response by the coach behind the bench, but it's falling on deaf ears because the team, they're just not listening to him. Tuned out. He doesn't know what to do right now because his team falling deeper and deeper into the abyss.
The Panthers continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players. And this is critical when you're in a long season.
Penalty coming up as the play's blown in.
Florida penalty number 16, 2 minutes for interference.
Going up to the box for 2 minutes.
The Oilers are on the power play.
Face off. We're going to take a look at the man-to-man shooting here.
Well, they worked on this setup in practice on the power play. It's already worked for them this evening, James. You can certainly see the confidence that they have in this particular setup.
They score!
Florida goal, his second goal in the finals. First goal of the game scored by number 17, Evan Rodriguez. Processing by number 19, Anthony Chuck. And then number 42, Lisa Forza. Down the middle, 8 minutes, 3 downs, 37 seconds in the third period of the finals. Evan Rodriguez, his second goal in the finals. First goal of the game assisted by Matthew Tkachuk and Lisa Forza in the third period. At 8 minutes, 37 seconds in the third of the finals.
Here's a chance! Oh, save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Fantastic save! Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. The Panthers win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And now it's brought by Buffett. Centering pass! And that's intercepted. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Along the half wall with the puck. Hands it over.
Oilers
On
go!
the right side.
His first goal in the finals. First goal of the game. Score on a power play. Number 14, Matthias Echo.
Boards.
Assisted by number 97, Connor McDavid.
And he takes the
Time of the
lead.
goal, 8 minutes, 43 seconds of a power play minute in the third of the finals. That's Matthias Ekholm scoring a power play goal. His first of the finals, first of the game. Assisted by Connor McDavid in the third period. At 8 minutes, 43 seconds in the third of the
Gets
finals.
some flow again here. The Oilers take possession of the defensive end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Shot, scores! And they'll get it. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Makes his presence known on the ice. Rodriguez gets a hold of the puck in the corner. Here's a chance. And the save. Edmonton's got it in the offensive zone. Quick pass to Henry. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Bobrovsky.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognizing the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here.
Oilers go! His first goal in the finals, first goal of the game. Scored by number 93, Ryan Eugene Hopkins. Assisted by number 13, Matthias Yama. And by number 2, Evan Bouchard. Time of the goal, 9 minutes, 49 seconds of the third period of finals. That's Ryan Eugene Hopkins, his first goal in the finals, first goal of the game. Assisted by Matthias Yama and Evan Bouchard in the third period. At 9 minutes, 49 seconds in the finals.
Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. Sends it in front. Scores. What a finish on the play.
Ask anyone around the league or within his own team, and they'll tell you he's one of the most accurate and best shooters in the league, James. And this is another display right now. He doesn't have much time and space, but he has the wherewithal of what's around him. He gets it off quick, and he buries it.
Florida's playing almost like they want to get it off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so. And we always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, drive, and the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Edmonton's in on the offensive attack now. And that's knocked away by Forsling. Feeds the cross ice pass to Barkov. The Panthers move the puck in the defensive zone. Poked away in the defensive end. Edmonton's ready to go on the attack. Florida's got the puck in their own end. Verhaeghe's gaining momentum. He grabs the puck here at the point. And he can't hang on after that hit. And the puck's kicked free. Edmonton's looking to...
Florida goal, his fifth goal in the finals. First goal, third goal in the game. Scored by number 13, Sam Reinhart. Assisted by number 16, Alexander Barkov. Time of the goal, 11 minutes, 44 seconds in the third period of
Goaltender's very
finals.
aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Center's gliding out to the face-off dots here. Offense is on face-off and he wins the draw. Oh, what a save in front. Denies him again.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save, not once, not twice. Edmonton's bench is really somber, and you can just see it in the look on their faces, their body language. They know the result is coming, and the effort that they put in is indicative of the scoreboard.
Stanley took the clock by Bobrovsky. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And a strong effort on that play. Gets his stick on it. Receives the pass. Breakaway. Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it's all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Hitters going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. And they'll start with possession. Oh, nowhere to go against the wall. Fantastic stick save by Pickard. Kachuk's going to play the puck behind the cage. Passes it over. Oh, stop the ball. Save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James. Absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the play.
He scores.
Good defense, it's offense, James, as they bend but they do not break, and they're all coverage, and they're able to get the counter-attack, so they can do the job up, and they're rewarded for their efforts in the offensive zone of the goal.
Edmonton's recognized that they're not going to play for a long time here, so at least try to make it respectable.
Respectable, and they can finish with physicality, and that's something that the staff will be telling them. Also, over everyone who's jumping into the attack, trying to get some pressure on their opponent and get some much-needed goals.
The Oilers gain possession in their own end. The Panthers scoop it up along the boards. And the puck leaves the zone. Mikola's got it in the defensive end.
Oilers
Pass
go!
over.
His fourth goal and the final second goal of the game, scored by number 28, Connor Brown.
Defensive zone.
Assisted by number 93, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins.
When you have a desperate
Time to go, 14 minutes in the third of the finals. That's Connor Brown, his fourth goal of the finals, second of the game, assisted by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins in the third period at 14 minutes in the
He's
finals.
got a hold of the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he scores! Mr. Bennett, Sam Bennett Jackson finds the back of the net.
Anytime you're in the slot area, you know that you're not going to have much time. That's why a quick wrister to the net can often do the damage. It's buried.
Florida's performance tonight still showing no signs of let up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Takes a shot. Oh, gets a paddle on it. What a stop by Bobrovsky. Florida's got possession of the puck. Here they come up along the wing. Shot. Edmonton's got the puck inside the defensive zone.
Florida goal, his first goal in the finals, first goal of the game, scored by number 9, Sam Bennett.
Moves it to
Assisted by number 88, Nate Schmidt, and by number 26, Ubis Valencius.
Fires it to the middle.
Time to go, 14 minutes, 55 seconds in the third period of the finals.
The Panthers are just minutes away from closing out this blowout. They have had plenty of scoring opportunities and a maximize most of them. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Up along the wing. Here's a short pass to Perry. Great reach on the hook kick. Pass to Reinhardt. And he slides it quickly to Verhaeghe. Handles the pass. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Panthers aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. Edmonton's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Pushes it across to Henrique. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And a great save!
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Let's it go. Oh, save! Oh, stoppage and play. Almost anarchy in front of that net.
Well, there certainly isn't chaotic as those on possession time is certainly up. They needed this rest with a great play by the Tender.
Florida's got a hold of the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Picked up along the boards by Bookins. And that pass goes off a stick. Passes on over to Klingberg. Slides the puck across to Kapanen. Takes a shot. Throws the puck up there in the chest. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Edmonton's got the puck inside the offensive zone. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Puck skipped up by Nicola. And he slides it quickly to Kachuk. The Oilers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Puck grab by Kulikov. Gaining momentum up along the side. The Oilers have it against the wall. Edmonton's got the puck. Oh, big time save by Pickard.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out on top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Florida's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. Bennett's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Let's score! That's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it's certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. These are such difficult pucks to stop for a goaltender as you catch them going one way and the puck goes the other, but it's all about the great hand-eye coordination and not being afraid to get to the top areas to get your stick on that puck.
The Panthers have been the busier team in the shot department, and they lead it late in this third period. Bennett's quick stick lands the puck here at center. The Oilers get a hold.
Florida goal, his first goal in the game. First goal of the game, scored by number 19 in the finals, Matthew Tkachuk. Assisted by number 7, Dmitry Kulikov. And by number 9, Sam Bennett. Time of the goal, 17 minutes, 21 seconds in the third period of finals. Matthew Tkachuk is third in the finals. First goal of the game, assisted by Dmitry Kulikov and Sam Bennett in the third period. At 17 minutes, 21 seconds in the finals.
Quick pass to Arvidsson. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Here's a chance, and he makes the save. Slides it quickly to Kulikov. Still keeps the hold of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Arvidsson. Denied by the goaltender. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. The Panthers offense has paid off in dividends tonight. No shortage of scoring chances, and they have capitalized on many. And they take possession after the defensive zone face-off. Moves the puck across to Reinhardt. Moves it to Forsling. Takes the feed. Pumps their way in his own end. Looks to pass it to Skinner. than that. Edmonton's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Makes a save. And he's pucking the ball. Oh, Miles stops the game. Denies him.
Last minute of play in the third period.
Everyone takes a breath of fresh air here. They're able to reset as they get chaotic in their own zone. They lost their coverage. They get the whistle now.
The Panthers haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they lead it here late in the third. Florida's got it in the defensive zone. With the blast. Denies him. He got on it. Grabbed along the board by Walker. Takes the pass on the left wing. Takes a shot. Big time stop. Taken by Verhage. And he keeps possession. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Great read in the offensive zone by Stanley.
Janmark's pass was so difficult, James. I mean, he stumbles and he's off balance, and he's still able to corral the puck and get it off the position to the shooter. That leads to a great scoring chance.
The Panthers have definitely used the shoot first mentality, and look at the score here late. There's one the defensive zone draw. Shot! Oh, denies him with the cattle save! And the puck's put away. They fight for it along the boards. It is never easy when the home fans turn on you, but they've got no one to blame for themselves with this performance tonight. Oh, he gets a block and a stop by Bobrovsky. And that's all she wrote for this
And that's the end of the regulation. The final score in Game 3 for Panthers 13 and the Edmonton Oilers 7.
Yeah, it feels over, but it isn't. I mean, there have been comebacks at this
Thank you all fans for coming in for tonight's game. We will back you back in for another game. That's Game 4 rematch against the Florida Panthers. Coverage in the puck drop starts at 8:30. We ask you folks to get home safely and drive carefully. Have a great night.
Continues here next time here on EA Sports.
James, thank you very much. Time for three-star players of the game, and it's now we are ready to kick things on. Third star starts Sergei Bobrovsky with 110 saves in this game. He made this one close. Then, the second star player of the game, the other side of the transition, goes to a big one. Alexander Barkov with 3 goals, 1 assist, and 15 hits. It just did everything. And your first player of the game goes to Matt Pikachuk with 2 goals, 4 assists, and 12 hits. And that one was unbelievable. That's why I noticed about Florida Panthers. They've really been working up like a charm. That's how it is happening.
And your final statistics are up on the other side. 118 over 117, Florida shot on goal, with 146 over 105 hits by Edmonton, 628 over 624 for Florida, but it was 92 over 88 passing effectiveness for Florida, 58 over 53 for Florida, with 6-minute penalty kills between both teams, and only 2 out of 3 power play goals was both teams, one for 340 and the other 229.
Well, folks, that's going to wrap up the game number 3. What a big disappointment for the Edmonton Oilers. And this time, if they don't win, they'll be shut out and with a series loss. And this will be the winning cup for the Florida Panthers. You'll see Game 4 on the other side soon, as I have my next commentating partners in. And that will be All You Know for Tyler Beast along with Son of Beast. And of course, the third commentator of the crew, Jay Beast. We never see how this will change, and the center ice will be determined. We'll find out what happens. Anyways, thank you all for watching for the Stanley Cup Final of NHL 25 on EA Sports. This is Fan, along with Nicolette 2. We hope you enjoyed it. So long, everyone, for a while as the NHL Stanley Cup Final on EA Sports Style.
Thank you all for watching, and get home now safely.
See you all in the next couple days of the Stanley Cup Final. And good night in Alberta, Edmonton. Bye-bye.
If you don't, somebody will.